will see the way the world turned what happened to me. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
Y'all doing? How y'all doing, baby? It's Tuesday. It's time for another Blue Dot Family. It's a special Tuesday too, man. Tuning in for a big night, baby. Anyway, Dorothy Tyndall was the first one to jump in, followed by Irene Lambert. Penny Hartleman is here. John Mittler, Pauline Hall, who we'll get to in just a minute, and Bunny Griffin, Vernon Sloan, Jeanette Miller's here, and Jacob. Let me see. Julie is here. Stephen Stott, Jeanette Miller. Boy, howdy, Earl. Miss Chick is in the room. Thank goodness. David Ritchie's here. Amy Bowens. Let me see. Helen Hernandez. Jesus, everybody's here. Vernon Sloan. Jeff Curry. Boy, howdy. Jeanette Miller. Let me get this thing here to. Boy, howdy. Anyway, it is Tuesday. And right off the bat, want to catch up with that little note to Pauline Hall. I got mail, and really cute. Pauline, she knows I have cats. And so I got this shirt in the mail, and it's, I don't know if you can see it good. It's a kitten. It's a kitten with a kind of scowl on his face. And the words say, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Anyway, she knows I have a soft spot for cats, dogs, anything on four legs. I've got a soft heart for. So, yeah, got lots of cats around here. Anyway, Pauline, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it tremendously, darling. Anyway, so what's going on? Anything happening tonight that we should know about? That's right, baby. Big night of the State of the Union tonight. And we started the show early tonight so everybody could jump in here and visit and have a conversation and still be able to leave and go watch if you're wanting to, or in my case, if you have to. Yeah. If I have to. I have to. I know it, but I run my mouth. How can you run your mouth if you don't know what he said? So. Yeah. Hi, Miss Chick.
Well, are you going to guess what he says ahead of time? Are you, got your crystal ball out? Can you tell us what you see in there?
Well, whatever he's going to say, it's all going to be about how glorious he is and how great the country is doing, how inflation has just kicked inflation's ass, and businesses are coming in left and right. They're building factories all over the place, and everything's going down. And, yeah, I'm expecting the whole 9 yards.
Biden bad. They stole 2020.
Oh, yeah.
What else are we forgetting?
Yeah, got a bingo card going. And they do. Oh, shit.
You know what he's not going to talk about?
What?
The Epstein files.
No, are you kidding me? He's not going to talk about the missing Epstein files? The ones that include the alleged Trump accuser?
Yeah.
The interview?
The interview.
Boy, howdy, why didn't we hear that in the release of the Epstein files?
Why did it take them so long to not release all those files? Oh, because they were looking for a couple of specific ones that were hidden in there. Needed to make those go away easily as they could. In the meantime, he's invited the men's USA hockey team
Yeah.
Well, and then said, well, I suppose I'm going to have to invite the women too.
Well, he has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except what?
Except for they said no way because of the behavior of the men's team with Kash Patel. Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
They're like, we don't want any part of that.
Patel.
And someone else, I can't remember the name, but a man has invited them, a celebrity type person has invited them to come to Las Vegas. He said, I'll get you there and I'll pay for it. We'll figure it out and you'll just relax and have some fun. Just to celebrate you, He was, yeah.
Are we talking about Kash Patel?
No, I'm talking about the girls' team.
Someone the girls' team. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mind went blank.
To go to Las Vegas and just have a relaxing, fun time. Yeah. Yeah. Do whatever girls want to do.
Do whatever the girls want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to go to the White House. That's for damn sure.
No, they do not. They had other things that, were better. But, as a woman, I'm not surprised at the behavior of the men's hockey team. I mean, seriously. But I'll say it, what feels different is that it's being noticed and talked about. Instead of swept under the rug, boys will be boys. These aren't boys, for fuck's sake. These are men. And men raised these men to be like this. Yeah. And it's the toxic culture that women have lived with our whole lives that, really it's still there. And you don't understand why we think that's so gross. You just don't get it. It's demeaning. It always has been. Nope. And they're also going to, probably not have female counterparts either, as long as they're like that.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oops. But there is an alternative to the State of the Union tonight.
An alternative, you say?
An alternative. The People's State of the Union at 8 p.m. And you can watch that on YouTube through Midas Touch.
I plan on doing that. Because that's after the State of the Union, after his State of the Union. Well,
no, it starts at the same time.
I thought it was...
No, it's an alternative.
Oh, man.
It starts at the same time.
Boy,
you can watch it later. I mean, it's YouTube. You can always play it later.
Yeah.
But, they're... Because
I saw it. It's on...
about a dozen senators that aren't going to the...
I thought it said 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
It says 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern. See, it's the small writing I didn't see.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Eastern. So that makes it 7. Yeah, it's the same time SOTU says.
They always listed according to where they are. So it's Washington. So it's going to be Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'll have to watch it. I can watch it after I have to. Yeah, because I'm going to listen to what the hell he's going to mumble out of his mouth. And that's what it's going to be. He's going to get off on tangents every which way because he's butthurt.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. He's not going to talk about the ICE detention centers. He's not going to talk about anybody that's died. He's, Nope. Speaking of detention centers, 2 more have said no.
Good.
New Hampshire. There's one in New Hampshire, and then their local powers that be said nope, not here. To one out there, and then one here in Michigan, Romulus, Michigan. The city council said no, we don't want that either. So,
good. I hope more and more communities stand up like that. Nobody wants that
and
in
then
their
there's
backyard. We don't want it in our country.
Sarah Huckabee's trying to get one somewhere, and her state, and it's in a district where right now they don't have a representative. It's supposed to be like a special election or something, but she hasn't set the election or something like that, like conveniently, because yeah. But I'm telling you, these people just
it's a hell of a deal going on.
It is.
It is. So
Let's see.
that's why I'm wondering what he's going to bumble his way through some bullshit tonight. He's going to lie through his teeth. He's going to
Yeah.
say everything in the world. It's peachy keen for the United States. We're the hottest country going. All the
Oh,
standard bullshit that he's
yeah.
cranking
He's
out.
ended 8 wars and
Yeah.
all
Oh,
that.
I'm sure it's 10 by now. I'm sure
Yep.
at
And he's
his
made
rate.
cities more safe.
All over the
Yeah.
nation. Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be his line of bullshit. And he's
Yeah.
going to be speaking to a crowd of people who know better.
Yeah.
Not all the Democrats are going to be there.
Not all of them. There are the ones that are going to be there. They were told to just be nice, be civil, don't do anything weird. And they did invite the some of the survivors to sit with them.
Yes.
So we'll see how that works out. And there was something else I read today about the SCOTUS. I didn't realize that since about 2010, because usually SCOTUS sits right in the front, right? All of them in a line.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, but since 2010, they haven't all been there.
No, you're right.
One in particular, I think it was it Roberts? There was one that
I can't
Barack
remember
Obama
when it
said
was.
something directly to the SCOTUS in one of his State of the Union speeches, and it pissed him off. He doesn't go to them anymore.
I can't remember who it was, but I remember that being in the news that several of I thought it was a couple of them of the Supreme Court justices.
Clarence Thomas, I think, doesn't show up anymore either.
Yeah, why should he? Why should he?
Mm-mm.
He's not interested.
Maybe more than that tonight. Who knows? But we'll see.
It's going to be kind of awkward, seeing as how he just called a bunch of them just lazy slobs that are no good. They're disrespectful to their families, everything. Just piled it on,
Yep.
When they're going to be sitting right there. What are you going to say? What are you going to do?
Yeah. Well, they're not obligated to go. They don't have to go. Just being the third branch of the government, so to speak. So yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. They don't have to listen to his bullshit if they don't want to.
Well, nobody does. Half of us are watching just to hear the dribble that comes out of his mouth.
Right.
The entertainment value, all the shit that's going to be in the news of what he said.
Oh, and just a public announcement. With the supposedly upcoming and maybe not upcoming Discord changes.
Yes.
We won't necessarily, our blue room isn't going anywhere. I don't think it's going to affect the blue room. We're waiting to see, because there's been some changes again at Discord, but it doesn't mean they aren't still going to implement things, John. It just means they're not using the company that was going to originally do it for them. They've booted them. They didn't like that company, or they had.
Is Discord going to require you to provide identification to prove your age before you can use Discord?
Right. And it doesn't affect most of what we do in the blue room. It's just John's portion here in the live room, the stage that he is using right now. Would require ID if we're going to continue to use it? Maybe. So we're kind of just waiting, see what happens.
The reason
talked about alternatives.
The reason the maybe is because this was their plan, but because of what the news reported as a great backlash from users, they're reconsidering their decision, but nothing been set in stone yet. So, but we will keep you informed if we do have to switch to a different platform for on air, because some people just don't want to, provide their name.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anonymity is being killed by these fucking corporations.
Hello, Blaze. How are you doing?
Doing good. I'm frying me a hamburger with some garlic and speaking
there you
to
go.
y'all.
Life couldn't be any better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't been training and I ain't been eating, so I'm trying to freaking exercise and eat at home. I need protein. Protein distracts from the bad things in the world. Well, for me at least.
My son and I went to the store today because we have a habit of either A, eating out, which is, I can't afford that shit all the time, or B, just making a bologna sandwich. And so we went to the store today and bought actual food. And so we're going to try to, just me and him here now. And it hadn't been that easy to live life or whatever, whatever I'm saying. Yeah, I understand. Yep. Yeah. Boy, yeah. Yeah. So we don't know about the requirements for Discord here, but we'll keep you all informed on that. Outside of that, what are you expecting from the State of the Union tonight, Blaze?
How much bullshit can we cram into like one thing? That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see anyone accomplishing anything. That's for sure. I don't see anything getting accomplished except more suffering and God knows what,
Things aren't looking too good right now.
They aren't. Times are changing and not in a good way. I mean, one positive thing is the great Epstein awakening is happening now. I just kind of call it the Great Awakening because I mean, it kind of feels like a giant awakening in a way, doesn't it?
It does.
Like, damn.
It's about time. It's about time that
Yeah, it's about time that the American people have woke up and see what evil truly governs them worldwide.
Yeah, and there's a key term right there, worldwide, because of the fact, like I said, our Department of Justice is dragging their heels, baby. They're trying to keep as much of this shit wrapped up and hidden as they possibly can, especially when it comes to Donny Boy. But this is a world tragedy, not just the United States thing. So there are other countries investigating this. There's other players involved, and eventually it's gonna be too much. The truth is going to come out either here or out of the UK or somewhere else when there's investigations going on. If we're
they done arrested.
Go ahead.
They done arrested Andrew Windsor for his connection to this.
Yeah. And who was the other guy? There's another. They've arrested two of them. The former UK ambassador to the United States was arrested also. Again, not on the child, the pornography shit. This is on passing secrets, state secrets, on to Epstein, and that. But
loose lips kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, loose lips, and so give it time. It's for something that we all know happened. That the mountains of evidence that they have is enough to bury a lot of people. And they're fighting tooth and nail. The Trump administration is fighting tooth and nail to keep it just, convince everybody there's nothing to see here. Move about your business. We need to move on. No, we don't. No, we don't. Like I said, if we can't stand up for this issue, stand on the moral ground of this issue, then what the hell are we? As a country, as a world. You can't turn a blind eye once you know. I mean, we know.
Also, I do have a very, very important update regarding just myself. I am now registered to vote. 2026 midterms, here I come.
There you go, baby. Be ready for that shit. We tell it all the time. That's the biggest message we got for you. Be ready to vote. Find out where you're supposed to vote. Make sure your registration's all up to par, because we need you. There's early voting going on right in my district right now. I'm debating. Y'all know me. I'd rather go to my polling place on election day, but this is just a primary, so I'm thinking me and my son need to stop down there because we're down there all the time and go ahead and do the primary voting. But if there's elections around your area, you should already know. You should already know and be prepared for that shit.
Yep, exactly.
The big day's coming in November. And November is going to tell the tale. It's going to tell the story of what this nation's going to do. Are we going to be a nation of laws and stand up?
Exactly, dude. It's going to be November to remember. You know what? Why don't I just call it that? It's going to be a November to remember.
That's pretty good. I like that. November to remember. It's got to be. Well, either way, it's going to be. Either we succeed, either we take the House and possibly the Senate. But if we take the House, that's the first step in heading in the right direction to bring this country back into some sort of normalcy, to start holding his ass account. Because there's no shortage of shit to impeach his ass on. The problem will be will the Senate have the courage enough to convict him, and that's going to be the challenge, because I think he has dirt on a lot of people and he's going to be threatening. But at some point, these Republicans, he's not going to be in office after 2028, supposedly. Supposedly, he's going to be gone. And then where are you going to be? Well, you got Trump shit smeared all over your ass. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're going to smell that. They're going to smell that. So they need to start doing
something
now.
You think Donnie Boy is going to rip ass live on air again? Yeah, I think literally and figuratively, if there even is a figuratively
I'm
version
sure
of
it's going to be
Well,
literally. He'll probably shit his pants.
They're speculating he's going to be there for 2 hours, maybe 3.
Are you shitting me? See, that's the danger. I know I got to listen to his ass. I've kind of committed to it. But if he goes on for 3 freaking hours, I'm going to give up at some point. At some point, I'm just going to say bullshit. I'll just read the highlights later.
That's just bullshit rambling, man. It's just nothing.
It is. That's how much you have to wonder exactly how much of that he plans on doing. If he was smart, which we know he's not, he would stick to a script. It's on a teleprompter right in front of you. You just read the words, Donnie, and then that's it. Say goodbye. But he won't. He won't. He's butthurt.
I don't know how the sleepy Trump thing hasn't started yet, because Biden wasn't even nearly this bad. All things considered, Biden wasn't even close to this. This is getting. This is.
Oh, his going to sleep.
Legitimately concerning.
Yeah.
God, Trump cannot stop falling asleep when he's like sundowning. I'm convinced he has either Alzheimer's disease or he's in a really bad stage of dementia.
I'd go with the very bad state of dementia. But again, he's the only thing that keeps Trump awake is money. It's the only thing he's interested in. How much money am I going to make? Politicians can stand up in front of him and speak all damn day. He can sit at the table with the whole cabinet and everybody speaking. He'll go right to sleep. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't have 2 shits in the world to give about what anybody else is saying.
Yeah. Donald Trump, the only person that Donald John Trump gives a rat's ass about is Donald John Trump.
That's it.
This man would probably sell his own children if it meant he could live another second.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he kind of has.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's
he sold his soul to the devil.
He sold his soul to Moloch.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Hey, let me thank Vincent Johnny, 1994, who came in with a $5 Canadian donation and said the situation down in Mexico proves how difficult it will be to take on the cartels militarily. This is big. Yeah. They're not going to go quietly into the night. Don't think that for a minute. There's a drug supply that they have to keep moving, and I don't know what's going to happen down there, but there's going to be a lot of shooting. I know that. Americans down there right now on vacation are stuck in their motels. They're trying to find planes back to the States to get the hell out of there, because it's not going to be a healthy place to be. But stay tuned for that. Because.
Oh, and of course they always have to drag out the patriots when they have these State of the Union addresses. Do you remember the National Guard woman, Sarah Beckstrom, who was killed in D.C.? Remember that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her parents will be there. He's invited her parents to be there.
Well, of course.
Because they always do that, right?
It's sad. Her demise was sad. Don't want to see anybody get killed, but
it's just as sad that people are dying in detention too, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Killing people in the streets.
I'd feel more sorry for the person dying in some migrant camp right now than I do for her. I'm sorry. She knew what she was doing when they broke them windows, and she was going through it. Boom.
No, not that woman. That's Ashley. It's the wrong woman. John.
I'm sorry.
It was two National Guard people that went to Washington when he called the National Guard into Washington this past summer, fall, whenever that was. There was two of them that got shot at, and she died. That's who it is. Sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry. My
and
apologies.
she had just barely gotten into the Guards too.
It's kind of hard to keep up with who's getting shot.
I think Trump is very paranoid that he's going to be the one, because
DJ.
At the angel dinner, hi John, at the dinner, he called it the angel dinner or something. I'm not sure. I guess military families. Anyway,
right.
He was talking about, do you think I'll get in heaven? I wonder if I'm going to get in heaven. And, the guy was having a religious meltdown there for a while.
Is that today?
Michichick, no, that was the other day.
Okay.
A couple days ago. Michichick, girls just want to have fun. That's what Cyndi Lauper says.
Girls just want to have fun. Yep.
Right, you sing it, I can't.
I do have to correct that story. There's 5 of the team members who didn't go. I can name them, but it doesn't matter, I don't think.
Of the men's team?
Of the men's team, there was 5 of them that did not visit the White House and are not going to the State of the Union address. Brock Nelson, Jackson Lacombe, Jake Odinger, Jake Gunsel, and Kyle Connor. All
good for them.
Good for them. Good for them.
Absolutely.
Showing a little integrity.
Samuel Alito in 2010 was the justice who was in the audience when Barack Obama chastised him for so corporations could put money into politics. And he mouthed the words, not true.
Right.
Alito mouthed the words, not true, after Obama had made the point.
It was about Citizens United, yeah.
Yes,
Citizens United.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah.
And
hasn't attended
crazy. The Supreme Court just came down with another ruling, I think it was today, that you can't sue the post office.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I'll give you a story. In 2020, during the election, I was waiting on my mail-in ballot, and about a week before the election, I didn't have it, and I called Garfield Township, where I live, and they said, well, we sent it out a month ago. Well, they did a search, and they found out that my ballot had been sitting in a big post office in Detroit. It had been there for 30 days, just sitting there, and had never moved towards me. And I could not go back, according to the Supreme Court, and sue the post office for that. And here's the kicker. If somebody does this on purpose to keep somebody from voting, you still can't sue the post office. If some employee of the post office does this on purpose, they didn't say whether it's a crime or not a crime, but the post office is not responsible for the conduct of their employees.
I would suit it as a
according
crime,
to this ruling.
And the employee himself could be held responsible.
That's what I was thinking.
But,
civil suit against the employee.
Yeah,
That'd be the way I would go.
Not the organization. because it'd be the act of
Yeah.
one man. You know.
Right. And, so it's just, it's getting crazier and crazier when the Supreme Court comes out with these asinine decisions like this. I don't want people suing the post office, but I can tell you right now, the service the post office is giving the customers is so bad. I'm getting mail a month after it was mailed. And that's a fact. Look at the date on a letter that we just got or something. It was mailed over a month ago, but we just got it yesterday or something like that. That's what's been happening here, at least to us.
Well,
and the other
John,
thing, Mr. Chick,
yes,
is
I
the
do.
Michigan. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. No,
Do you want to do a birthday real quick?
Yes, I do. I saw that. I saw that in the chat, and it's our own Irish. Iris, boy, howdy.
Hazel.
Iris, Giselle. It's her birthday today. I'm trying to look at that. Say what? I think it's her 29th or I don't know. I don't want to. She might be 30. I don't
Maybe.
know. Iris, maybe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Iris. Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday,
Happy
baby.
birthday.
Happy
I'll
birthday.
just say
I hope
it.
it's a great birthday, Iris.
I hope it was a wonderful day. I hope it was a wonderful day. How could it not be? It was your birthday.
It'll be better if you don't watch the State of the Union.
Yeah.
John, the older you get, birthdays are not good days.
Well, it's
And
I
hear you
prefer
complain
not to
a little
have
bit
them.
about being
I
past
can.
70.
I don't have birthdays. I have
Yeah,
anniversaries.
exactly.
I have anniversaries of my 21st birthday. So I
That's
just
it.
celebrated the 52nd anniversary of my 21st birthday. So I prefer to look at it that way. Who remembers your birthday? You were born, but do you remember it? No. It's my first whole fucking year. Down the tubes. A year and a half, 2 years, nothing. You got nothing.
I remember being.
Remember your
I remember
21st
being
birthday,
in the
don't you?
hospital. I remember being in the hospital. I think after I was born, kinda. It was a bit. It was an experience. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
I remember I remember what it was like before I was born.
Do you?
Kinda
Yes.
dark and muffled
Exactly.
and-
I can think back and I can feel the nothingness that I was before I was born. I was nothing, and I can feel that. I can remember it.
I don't remember it. I don't remember it.
I don't remember much.
I do.
I remember
And
my
that scares
21st
me.
birthday,
The fact
and
that I
there's
remember it
pictures.
scares me.
There are pictures. So, and nobody's seeing them things. So,
Yeah, you want me to post a picture of me in my diaper on
No,
the main
okay.
discussion there?
oh no,
We're all
that's
right.
okay. That's okay.
We don't
At least
need
you
to-
had a
We're good,
diaper.
We're good, homeboy. We're good.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mhm.
Well, I got a picture of me when I was about 1 year old with my diaper.
Ah,
Nothing else.
well, yeah, that's acceptable. That's acceptable.
No.
When you're
think the
21 and you're drunk and you're standing on a stripper stage, and that's where I'll leave the story right there. It's not a good picture. It's just not.
No.
It's one you don't want anybody to see. Damn.
What's that thing with Epstein? And
I keep
who's the
thinking
guy
nobody
that they
stopped
were,
me. Nobody fucking stopped me.
Oh, it's Kid Rock and Epstein.
Yes.
They were exercising together or something.
Yeah.
Or there's a
Yeah.
the
And then it
video
was Kid
about
Rock and RFK Jr. and then they drank a glass of whole milk. But dude, to the way the video looked, it looked like they were drinking a glass of something else. Let's just say. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've seen gay films less gay than that. As a dude who likes dudes, I've seen gay things less gay than that.
It just
Okay.
it was a stupid video. Come on, you can't put out a video that promotes good health or anything without getting in a cold tub with your blue jeans
idea
on,
of good health is
so
not,
you can show off
not
your
very
chest
good.
muscles there. Look at me, I'm Lee. Boy, howdy shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, John.
Ah,
Donald Trump, I've officially deemed him the fake president.
the
Because
fake
everything
president.
is fake. Fake news, fake this, fake that. So he's the fake president.
I wish. I wish. Unfortunately,
well,
he's acting like a real one.
I just keep hearing everything he says, and it has the word fake in it.
He says, everything he says is a lie. It's exaggerated bullshit. And that's what we're going to hear tonight. We're going to hear how great the country is, how we're the hottest country in the world, how our economy is booming, and how many factories are they're dying to get in here. They're saying, Mr. President, please, can I kiss you? All sorts of shit. Yeah, really, who works out in blue jeans? I guess Robert Kennedy
That's
Jr.
the question. Who works out in blue jeans?
Who works out in blue jeans,
I'm from damn jean country, basically, and I've never seen nobody work out in blue jeans. If you're working out in any type of long pants around here, it's going to be them athletic ones that look like
I wear
got
blue
the air
jeans.
holes in
The
them.
only workout I'm doing is if I'm working. That's the workout. If I go to the gym, which I don't, or if I were to exercise here at home, I wouldn't be wearing my blue jeans. I'd be wearing something a little looser and, provide a little movement.
Well,
that whole thing was just to look at me and look
John,
how buff
now
I am.
I'm
That was
actually
what that was.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm walking every fucking
Is that what
day.
those skinny little arms are I see in the video, John?
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, that's mine.
Your
yeah.
arms are like
I
my
didn't
arms.
say I was working out. I said I was
John
walking.
and I have the same arms.
What, you got to point it
I'm
out.
that I've got the same arms you do. So
You got to point it out. Shit, I used to be buff. I got pictures to prove.
But I'm
185, baby. I was packing iron.
I never got to the buff
happened to
ones.
that
I
shit?
tried, but I tried to be buff, but I didn't make it. But I'm now going 2 to 3 times a week for exercising, and because it's
good.
I have my knee replaced, so I have to go 2 or 3 times a week and have them work out my knee for an hour. Actually, get some exercise.
Yeah. No, my son and I walk every day. Usually
I'm getting
2-3 miles a day, at least.
Physical therapy is working for me.
Good. We all need a little
I actually
exercise.
get out of breath.
You were going to say, Blaze?
Yeah, I actually get out of breath myself.
Yeah, I exercise as far as I go is just, it used to be exclusively martial arts practice, but I ain't been in the dojo for a while, so now I'm starting up 40 squats and 40 push-ups a day, and I have the weirdest physique I've ever had. I'm like skinny fat. My forearms are coming in, but my upper arms ain't. And my lower body
all my shit left.
is like the size
all my
of
shit
truck.
left.
Blaze, I lifted weights.
Now I'm too old. I don't give a shit.
All through my 30s, and it never did a thing for me. I mean, you see these guys come to the gym where I was at, all buff and 6-pack and all that. I look down at myself and I go, "How do they do that?" Because I go to the gym for 3 hours, 3 times a week, and it never happened to me.
Hulk Hogan's vitamins, aka steroids, most likely.
Yeah.
It's always
where's Paul right now?
What?
He took those steroids, but where is he right now? He's 6 feet under.
Yep.
Those steroids are not good. They shrivel the what do they call them?
Hey! It's a family show.
I'm trying to think of a polite word.
Yeah, that's right. We know.
He's no longer with us. Somebody in the chat says, "I'm 65 now. I don't care what anyone thinks of my appearance." You know what? That's me. I feel like that should be a lot of people.
Yeah, Doug.
Fuck people who just.
Yeah, I'm 73. What shit do I give? I got eyes, but they can't do shit for me anymore. It's like, hey, honey, how you doing? That ain't working anymore. See,
Well, it's not your eyes that have to work, John. You're talking about the wrong piece of machinery.
That's all I got left is my fucking eyes.
Some of the comments are great.
Are they?
Yeah, some of these are really.
Bobby's farting dust these days.
Bob farting dust.
John,
farting dust.
As I tell my wife, John, even if I'm laying in a casket, if a good-looking woman walks by, I'll sit up and look.
Last night I must have been in a mood last night because I rethought my decision, but that's it. I stand by whatever the fuck I do. I posted a video to my Facebook account, and it was a song from TikTok, And boy, howdy, I must have played it like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times in a row, listening to the words of that song. And then I shared it on my Facebook page. Then woke up this morning thinking, I shouldn't have done that.
How many did you have?
Oh, not that many. Not that many.
Oh, not that
But
many.
it's a song basically that says "Kiss My Ass." It's about people who come to your funeral and you know, say nicely, whatever the fuck, and they weren't there. They weren't there when you needed them. You know.
I never said a nice thing to your face, but now that you're gone,
Yeah.
I posted a song on Facebook, John, that I took from what is it, America's Got Talent or whatever it's called.
Right.
The guy on there was singing a song about "You're gonna miss me when I'm gone," you know, and he was talking about all the stuff that was going to happen.
Miss me when I'm gone.
You're going to be sad because you didn't do this while I was alive.
Yeah, this is more of a fuck you song that you know. Why come to my funeral and say nice things now? You abandoned me a long time ago, and I do.
Exactly.
I do feel that way in the last 10 years, of which it really hurt my wife at the end of her time. That so many people had turned their back on us because of because of this show, because I opened my mouth, because they found out who the fuck I was, and they didn't like that.
And they're not really your friends. They're not
friends.
Your friends.
Shit, they're family.
Yep. Well, my sister lives 12 miles from my house up in Michigan, and we won't even talk to each other.
That's sad. That is sad.
Yeah.
And for anybody's situation. And that's what this man has done to our country. That's what he's done to our society. He's made it okay to hate your family, to hate your friends, to walk away and turn your back on them because of their political views, because we have a different vision of what we think our society should be. There's an article I read that's asked the question, will we ever be able to be one country again? Because the article was basically saying that we are now two countries within the one country boundary. But it's not an evenly split anymore. You know, in the year, go ahead, Miss Chick.
I was going to say this person, this being that's going to talk tonight that has divided this country, we can blame it on him. We can.
Yes, we can.
Might be the same reason that this whole thing comes back together, too. What do you think?
It might be.
I would hope some good would come out of it, out of him, you know.
Because they see what he's doing.
You got to burn it down.
The deal also is that I read an article today, too, about the Democrats talking about how the Democrats are going, you know, saying things and all this, and their eyes are open now and all this, but they're still not doing a damn thing to stop all this. You know, it's like, hey, we're aware of it now. Okay, we don't have any idea how to stop it. And they're talking about Chuck Schumer when they're talking. They say Schumer saying,
there's a question in the chat.
He does lip service, but he doesn't do anything. You know, people like him.
Uncle Fatty in the chat asked, were we actually ever one people?
No, not really.
Good question.
No, we haven't.
Not really. I mean,
we've made great strides.
But we really aren't.
We thought we were on the right path.
No, well,
we at one time, we thought. Yeah.
The illusion was there.
I'm talking about the 60s and 70s when I was in my teens and young 20s.
Yeah.
We fought
when I was in
all the rights that we have now.
People's heads in.
That's true.
During the '69 riots, I was in Chicago.
That's true.
We thought that changed the country.
It has never been easy. This democracy has been tested time and time again. Somehow it has survived.
As long as there's any citizen of the United States who doesn't have equal standing, no.
Then we're not. That's true.
No, we're not.
And we have not reached that point. And now it appears that they want to back up. There's a large portion of our country want to back up all the way to whites only. You know, that kind of shit.
White men. Let's go back a little farther.
Well,
White
that's
men.
going back to the
white men.
1950s. When I
Hell, they
was
wanna-
a child in the 50s, men ruled, and the men always wore hats. It wasn't until John F. Kennedy
Hey.
became president
Don't bring
did
hats
not wear
into
a
this,
hat.
man.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is, John, is that the men always wore hats. That hat was a sign of your masculinity. It really
Hey,
was. You
lay
know,
off the hat, then.
grandfather wore his hat everywhere. You know, but not with you, John. I'm not
You
saying
won't see
about
me
you.
without
I'm
a
saying
hat.
in the 50s. Well, I've never seen you without a hat, and I don't
No,
want
you
to.
won't. No,
But
the
the point
I've said it
here is
before.
that in
It's
the
not that
50s
I am embarrassed of my bald ass head. Everybody knows I have a bald ass head. It has nothing to do with that.
No, but
It
in the
does
50s,
have everything to
everybody
do
wore
with
a
your
tie
attitude.
and a hat. You don't, no matter where you went, the men always wore a tie and a hat. They put on a coat to go to dinner with their family. It was a whole different thing, and it was white men, and white men ruled the families. And Trump wants to go back to that
Sure.
in the
Yeah,
50s.
father knows best. You know.
Oh,
back.
yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Eleanor Donahue and Billy Chapin. Remember them?
Oh,
Yeah.
The daughter and the son in The Father Knows Best. Those are the two actors.
no, you're talking actors' names.
For some
know,
reason, I can always remember their names. Don't ask me why. I have no idea.
Things get stuck
Robert
in
Young
your
was the
head.
father. No. But the Leave It to Beaver.
I have a little.
There you go. That's another example.
Oh, boy,
that's
howdy
what
shit.
they want to go back to. They want to go back to that stuff.
All right. Hey, let me send out a big thank you to KY Moon. KY donated $2 and said, "I'm a pissed veteran. Fuck Donald J. Trump." Now, how in the hell can
Yeah.
you say that, KY? I mean, that's the president of the United
Well,
States. You know.
I know it. It's
John?
so fucking hard
Oh.
for me to say that. You bet.
Hey, Michael, thank you for following me. You're about the only follower I have now that I've been kicked off TikTok. You know, I have that one. I have my backup, and I got 30 followers on my backup. And you're the only one who posts anything on my backup
shit.
account. So thank you.
I've been following you for quite so many years, brother. You're
Yeah,
my
I know.
St.
I've been
Louis
there.
brother. And I used to live next to St. Louis, outside of Paducah.
Yeah.
That was where all the concerts went. Memphis, Nashville, and St.
I like
Louis.
your comments.
You could,
I like
you couldn't get them where we were. But yeah,
I know. But
I love you, brother.
I went from having thousands of followers down to having 30. And thank you.
Well,
I'm grateful for your support, my friend.
the most important thing that we have to do right now is concentrate on Texas turning blue for the first time in how many fucking years?
40 fucking years, I think. 40 or 50
Well,
years. I don't know. It's been a long time.
That's some bullshit.
And
The
we got a
early
shot,
return-
baby. We got a shot, KY.
Jasmine is ahead, KY, in the early return. She's ahead.
Well, see, what throwed a bone in that, which I didn't understand, that Jasmine Crockett was getting APAC money and Terry Tono wasn't.
Tallarino.
Is that his name?
Tallarino. Yeah.
And he wasn't. So why
Yeah, we
were
had-
they even pitted against each other? That's what I
It's a
don't.
primary. It's a primary. So that I don't
We need to be
understand
careful.
why. We have to have primaries anyway. In the old days, the machine picked the candidate, whether there was a primary or not, and that was the ran. Remember Huey P. Long from Louisiana? People like
I
him.
love them. Yeah, I love them both. They're both strong.
We have to remember the discussion we had the other night about PAC money. There are political action committees that support different candidates, and there are, I don't know how else to say it, then there are good PACs and there are bad PACs. Normally driven right down the line of Republican. Go ahead, DJ.
The Israeli PAC is not a good PAC. The one is that the one she's getting money from?
Well,
AIPAC?
I went to that site to look into it and picked Jasmine Crockett specifically, and I cannot find it. It doesn't show anything.
So she's not getting it. Okay.
Well, no.
That's
Well,
good.
I couldn't find
No,
it.
hold on, DJ. Just
No, that's just for the previous year because it doesn't show anything. Well, actually, it didn't. I don't know if it showed any 2025. That's where I was confused. So I don't know how to. Yeah, I bet you she's not.
I don't know much about her finances. I just know that the money that's coming in from the people who are supporting Israel is going to politicians. A lot of politicians that you don't even realize it's going to, because they are probably one of the biggest political action committees that exist today.
Well, and some of these PACs give to other PACs so that those PACs can give the money and get them confused.
Well, they do that too. Yes, I read about that. Yeah.
Hey, let me send
out. We have to watch the Democrats that back Netanyahu. We got to watch these guys. These guys are bought and paid for. I mean to tell you,
Netanyahu is a terrorist. There is no other way to classify him. Is a terrorist.
If there's any Democrats still standing up and saying that Israel is in the right, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, he is just like him and Putin are the same, and Trump are all three the same. They are all the same. I mean, find the difference between them.
There's nothing against the Jewish people. It's against the political arm that is holding Israel hostage right now. And Israel is not. And Israel is not a country. There was a rabbi that I listened to, and that rabbi said that Judaism is not a country. It'll never be a country. It is a fellowship, a brotherhood. He didn't even call it a religion. It's a brotherhood of all the people who belong to the tribe of the Judea, the 12 tribes, that they are never going to, he said they're never going to be a country or a state because that's not their purpose. They weren't brought into the world to become Israel. They were brought into the world to do the fellowship and be with each other as
isn't that what we should all be doing? You know, that's my whole problem with religion. It all preaches the same damn thing. What we should be doing, not what we do, what we should do.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference. Let me send out a few thank yous to Nix, who came in with a $5 donation. Darling, I love your way of thinking. And she's right. It is not politics. It is right and wrong. And if their God is okay with hurting children, I know him not. Well, fuck that guy too. That's the way I look at it, baby.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. And Shifty Lincoln came in with $5 and said survivors are going to be at Trump's address tonight. Uh-oh. Yeah, you think he'll even bother?
Shit. That'd be interesting.
Oh, shit, Donnie.
You think he'll even...
what I was going to...
Go ahead.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
I hope I didn't interrupt you, John. Okay.
No, go ahead.
This is something I was going to say earlier, but I might as well get it off my chest now. About the country being divided. I've kind of thought of it in my head a little bit, and it's like America is like turning into the German Confederation in like the 1800s, where it's just we're like a bunch of micro nations of ideology.
A lot of people are comparing us to 1930s Germany, and I have tendency to believe more of that.
Exactly.
Because that's
it's
what he's
doing.
You replace the Jewish Holocaust thing with mongrants in this country. You know, it's the same thing.
And
he's
the
selling
blacks
hate
and
to
the Latinos and all of those.
Yeah.
You want to know Adolf Hitler took inspiration from? Adolf Hitler took inspiration from us. He took inspiration from us and segregation and Jim Crow. He got a
he did.
idea of how to oppress
you and I are
people
reading the
from
same
us.
thing because I read about that. I did read about
that. One at a time speaking. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Go.
In in the 30s, whenever Nazi Germany first started, the U.S. government was actually okay with the lower members of the Nazi Party because they were anti-communists. Never forget that America could have been on the side of the fucking Nazis. Never forget.
Well,
Henry Ford
there was a time
he was.
when Nazism was popular here in the United States. You know, and
One
they
show
had
that
that
went to
big-
Madison Square
during
Garden.
the
That's what I
early
was going to
30s.
say. The big thing in Madison Square Garden. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You read my
Parades
mind.
in the street. You know. So
Yeah.
don't think this country hasn't come close to falling off the edge on several occasions. It has only been by the determination of the people themselves that have guided this country. And not presidents, not Congresses. It's been the people of this nation that has always guided. I've always said the fact that them congressmen and senators, they're not in that office getting that big damn paycheck and making all sorts of money on side deals and all that if they're not in office. They have to respond to the voters, or their ass won't be in there. So we have control. We just have to exercise.
Well, I don't
correctly.
understand how they think being on Trump's side is going to get them reelected, because it's turned out that that's not happening.
You know, that's the problem that I think a lot of the Republicans are facing right now. They've tied their ass to him. He's going to be gone in 28. I don't know what the plan is, you know, but that's assuming he's gone, because right now he's still taking donations for his political campaign. What campaign? What political campaign?
My Obama, John, I have an Obama 28 T-shirt. I wear it around, and people tell me they love my T-shirt.
I wear my Obama Biden T-shirt. So yeah. Hey, let me call out a couple thank yous. Thank you again to Nix, who came in with another $5. Said, the end of World War II, we gave Israel a country, and they have since done all the evil things we were trying to save them from. It doesn't, you know.
Pretty good description. I like that.
Pretty good description.
It's a good.
The whole concept of how Israel was formed to begin with was a major problem. You look at the old maps.
And, there was in the early 1917 or something. France and Britain took over that territory, I think somewhere around the time of the First World War. And after that, they made it into their empire. And finally, France pulled out, and the English were the only ones left. And they didn't want to deal with Israel anymore. And so they just said, okay, we'll make a country. Right. So they let go of them in 1948, I guess it was.
Yeah.
And when they did that, everything is what you're talking about, bad happening.
Let me continue. Let me continue. John Cass,
I'm sorry.
8089 came in with a $10 donation and said, I guess in lieu of the State of the Union address tonight, we should outplay that song. What say you? Probably the whole time of his speech, I'm going to be thinking that. Shut the fuck up. Are you shut the fuck up, bitch? Shut the fuck up,
bitch.
Time.
Nobody asked you, bitch.
Nobody asked you, bitch.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I love that 40s music.
And I want to thank Nix, who came back with another $5 and said, I have to believe it's worse for veterans. We believed so much. We sold everything for freedom. And I, for one, feel betrayed and pissed off.
You're not alone. He's not alone.
I love that guy. Hold on. Who was that, John? I got to be friends with this motherfucker because he is my guy. That's
Who?
Michael is
that's
it? We know, Michael, that you're one pissed off veteran.
Well, yeah, but I want to know his. I want to know his name, and I want him to be my friend because he feels the same fucking way. She feels the same fucking way I do.
Yeah,
you know what got me fired up? What got me fired up is when my mama, when she was alive, and my grandmothers, when they were alive, fought against Roe v. Wade, and I watched it get overturned. Now I'm the only fucking male that's sitting there singing their song. And I should put it in the goddamn veteran song.
You should sing it and put it up on TikTok, man. You have a great voice. I love your voice.
Well,
you can really sing.
But I get so
KY
fucking
speaks
pissed
from his heart.
about.
And his passion
Well,
comes
He
through
does,
when
and
he
he sings
speaks.
from his heart.
He speaks from his heart.
He
That's
can
how
sing
come the
from his
passion
heart,
comes
too.
through. That's how come he gets pissed off. Because there's only so much of that.
Well-
I know exactly how he feels because I do it when I do my rants. I try to cram shit in my head of what I'm going to say. But if it's an emotional rant, fuck what I'm trying to say. Whatever I'm going to say is going to come from my heart. And that's the best way that you
Exactly.
can do it. Is when you're
Well,
pissed, it
John,
comes
right
straight
from the
out.
heart.
John,
John?
we've had some moments together alone
Yes, we have.
and have some really
Yes,
good
we have,
times.
brother.
We understood
Oh.
each other like we were brothers.
I'll share a
all
bottle
day.
with you any day, brother. I'll share a
You
bottle
bet
with you
Well,
any day.
John, Michael,
Love
I
you,
want to tell
John.
you. I want to tell everybody something, but I never knew my father. Okay, and the reason I never knew my father was that, and this is a sad story, but I'm not looking for any kind of pity. My mother was pregnant with me, and she told my father she was pregnant with me after 4 months after he had just gotten married to another woman. Okay.
That's sad.
But the reason I'm bringing that up is
Damn.
I never knew anything about him till I read his obituary. And my father fought in North Africa and in Italy with Patton during World War II, and I never knew that.
That's sad. That's sad that you did not know him.
But it's great that he fought the Nazis for us. I'm proud of him for that.
They're called the greatest generation. They stepped up. And I always look at history when we're talking about war as World War II was the last war that we had that our nation was behind, that there was a war effort, that the support was there, that everything was given up for the cause. When we went into Korea, not so much, baby. By the time Vietnam rolled around, are you shitting me?
And all the Middle East wars.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And then
And now we're fixing to have one because of the Epstein. We're fixing to have one because of the Epstein files. We're fixing to go to war with Iran just to keep the Epstein files out of the news. That's what we're fixing to do. Ain't that some shit?
Let me drop some. That is some shit, brother. And let me drop a thing in here because why the hell not? Boy, how to shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the last war that we should have been in was the Second World War. We should have bowed the fuck out and minded our own damn business after that. We have no right, especially considering what we've done as a nation, what we've been doing this past year, and since what we've been doing for God knows how long. We do not have the right to be world police. We should step the fuck down.
We're trying to go back to the Monroe Doctrine.
At one time I always think back, and again with the answer, when was America great? We've never been great. We're always striving to be great. As a matter of fact, it's in the damn Constitution or the Declaration of Independence. I can't remember which one, where it has a line in there about our ability to become a great nation. I can't remember the word that's on the tip of my tongue. But that's been the story of our country. A fight constantly for equal rights, equal treatment for everybody in this country. That's what our founding documents called for. But it took us the first 150 years before we even less than that.
Yeah.
And now we find ourselves really in the same basic position, but we're fighting each other. And this is the greatest divide that we've had in this country in a long, long time. Is right now. But
yes, it is.
Well, it wasn't all unicorn parts and all that
hold on,
when they
DJ.
first did this.
What was that, Miss Chick?
Well, you got to remember they were fighting a Revolutionary War. You know,
Yes.
it wasn't all wonderful and jolly and
No.
all of a sudden better.
No,
No, it wasn't.
It
There was
it
still
never
a
has
good
been.
portion of the population that wanted the other side.
Like
always
I've
gonna be that
always
way.
said, in every one, Missy Chick, like I've always said in every one of my videos, and Tim Cormel even asked me up to his show, which was awesome,
Hey,
and I loved it.
Hey,
But
I was
everything that I've
Hold on,
always
DJ.
said,
Go ahead, KY.
hold on,
Well, he
DJ.
just,
Well, I was under just being honest and being a soldier and trying to say that everything that we're doing, we already knew about. These idiots don't know about. They got caught in a cult. We can't help them. We know we can't help them. Some of them, man, they're scraps to what we can help. But what we have to do is unite as Democrats and as independents to be able to go, who is the ones that's taking the most money from the worst people that John even talked about? If they're getting bad money, you got to call them out. You got to call them fuckers. You got to get their number and go, you do not represent me if you're doing this.
Michael, go on the Tim Kamel show. I was on there a week ago Sunday with him, 2.5 hours sitting there laughing and having fun. It's a great time. Won't regret it one bit. Just tell him you want to be on his show. He asked me to be on his show, and
I was on his show about
to be with.
4 or 5 months. About 4 or 5 months ago.
It's a great experience.
Tim's an awesome guy. I love their knowledge, but I just
he always puts on a good
computer
show.
knowledge.
It blew me away that his name is not Kamel, that he got that from a video game. See, I'm not a video game guy, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's not his real name.
Me neither.
But that's yeah.
So
let me send out a thank you. Let me send out a thank you to Foxwolf Warrior. Came in with $5 donation and said, "What about those $2,000 stimulus checks? He said he doesn't remember promising them. Lies, lies, lies. We're getting pissed off more and more." Hey, don't worry, Foxwolf Warrior. Thank you very much for that donation. I have a feeling tonight he's going to whoop out some kind of line like, "Oh, he's going to send out checks to everybody, rebate checks for the I don't know, for the tariffs."
There will be bribes.
There will be bribes. Probably going to be. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
One person said that he's going to announce that aliens are real.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, but
either.
what about them files?
What about them
That's my
files?
fucking
What about
response.
them files?
Well, what
That's
about
my
what?
response to that shit.
Let me
What about
send
them
out.
files? That's what I'm saying.
Let me send out a huge thank you to Nix, who just came in. I swear, baby, with a $200 donation and said, "We had moments of heroism, but we have never been great. We keep trying for a better way. Yes, we saved the world a couple of times. We also messed it up, but we strive for better. Strive for better. It's an ugly old trans army failure gets it. Where is the malfunction? Or if an ugly old trans army failure gets it, where is the malfunction?" Nix, I swear I love the way you think, darling. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, she's right. In our history, we have had moments of great success. But we've never been the country that our founding documents strive to call for us to be. And we're not there yet. And there's people right now trying to back us up. Anyway, let me thank Foxwolf Warrior, who came in with $2 and said, "U.S. Democrats and independents got his 6. Boy, howdy shit. This is it. This is it. You know, we're a lot of states right now going through primaries. We're going through elections right now. We're getting ready for November. November's going to come quick. November's going to come real quick. And we have to be ready.
Don,
yes.
The survey that I saw today, independents have abandoned Trump. Only 26% of independents support him now.
There's conservatives leaving. The only ones that aren't going to leave his ass are the maggots.
Yeah.
The maggots, the ones that you're not going to
Well, what do
convince
they
a
call
maggot.
them? He calls them rhinos, right? Trump calls them rhinos, but there's another name for them. Vichy. Remember Vichy during World War II? That was the part of the French who supported Hitler. The others supported de Gaulle. Well, then I read an article about Vichy Republicans. And they're Republicans that support Trump no matter what, even though they're going to go down with him, just like the French did.
There are always going to be people who right now I call them maggots because they don't give a shit about the issues. It's an emotional thing for them.
What they are.
I explain it as fuck you, I'm voting for Trump. You like that? It's that kind of shit. And you can't deal with that. I deal with it every day on my fucking street. These people don't give a fuck about the politics or the social issues or anything else. Nothing. It's all fuck you, John.
John, search TikTok for Bad Brad. Bad Brad. B-A-D-B-R-A-D. Search for Bad Brad on TikTok. You'll love his videos because he calls the maggots out for what they are.
There you go. All right, we're going to wrap it up for the evening.
He is also a veteran.
Outstanding. I want to thank everybody for coming in this evening and joining the conversation. DJ, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you for letting me here.
You bet. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you later, brother. And Blaze.
All right,
yes, sir. I'll be walking. Oh.
I'm very glad I could be on tonight. Thank you very much, John. It's always a pleasure to be on with you and all the other Blue Dots.
Table is always set, brother. It'll always be here. Everybody walk right in and sit down at this table and have a conversation. All right, good night, brother. Take care of yourself.
You too.
You bet.
Good night. Carry on, Blue Dots.
You bet. And KY. Hey.
Love you, John.
Love you back,
we
brother.
got to have some beers together.
Yes, we do. We need to do that again. I swear, we need to get together and have another Blue Dot hookup meeting.
Oh, I want to. And burn one.
And
like
burn
Richard.
That's what we do.
Like Randy
That's what
Peterson.
we do.
Randy Peterson's always going, burn one for me.
There you go, brother.
Well, we tried to help him, didn't we? We helped him. But anyway, never forget what veterans tell you, because we already know what history is. We're not guiding you in the wrong. We're guiding you in the right way. So if most folks listen to veterans, they'll understand that.
We still hold tight to our oath, brother. We still hold tight to our oath.
Yeah, it's never going to change. Never going to change.
Anyway,
right,
KY.
Love
you too. Take care of yourself.
Family.
And we'll see you later, brother.
See you in the blue room.
All righty. And Miss Chick.
Friend John.
You ready for the big
Yay.
show? Yay. Are you going to watch it?
Yeah, I got other plans.
Don't blame you. I swear, the shit I do.
I might watch the other one, the alternative one.
I'm going to miss that.
I know.
I'll be able to back it up and watch
it. Check the clips out, because they always do pertinent clips. That's enough for me. I can't watch the whole thing.
And then
I'll be ill in bed all day if I have to watch the whole thing.
The shit I take. The shit I go through for this Blue Dot family just to be knowledgeable about anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have.
And just to remind everybody, there is alternatives if you, right? Yeah. If you want to watch the People's State of the Union, you can catch that on YouTube on Midas Touch and move on. And a reminder that this weekend, I'll remind you again on Thursday, March for Democracy. That's in DC. Some people are going to do it elsewhere, but several groups are coming together to march on Washington, D.C., as well as meet with representatives to call for the impeachment of President Trump. On Friday, February 27th, citizens will lobby representatives to call for impeachment. Meet at 12 p.m. at Flair headquarters. On Saturday, February 28th, thousands will march to the National Mall at 11:30 a.m. In addition, there are a few solidarity events in various states. Find one on their website, and that would be March number 4, the number 4, march4democracy.org. If you want to find one near you, if there is one near you.
Pay attention. I swear, if you have an opportunity to go to a protest, do that. I'm going to have an opportunity. To go to a protest real soon. You know who I'm going to be protesting? Month. You know who I'm going to be protesting?
I don't know. Who could you possibly want to protest?
Well, it's somebody who's coming to my town, coming to Corpus Christi, Texas. That's right, baby.
Oh,
Donnie boy.
Donnie
boy. Donnie Trump is coming to Corpus. Yep. I know the date. I'm talking about it earlier, but I can't remember it right now. It's coming up, though. It's coming up. He's, coming to Corpus to pump the pom-poms. Why? Because he's worried about Texas. He's worried about Texas, baby. Anyway, I'll let y'all know as soon as I can remember exactly when it was and all that, where he's going. He's going to one of the refineries or something down here. Going to be on the Bayfront is all I know.
Oh, sure. Across the river there. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, before we go, let me send out another thank you to Nix, who came in with $5 and said, Keg's breath, Pete Hegseth, for those who don't know, Kegseth claims vet too, a major. How the hell did that happen? I was trans in Reagan's army. It did not go well. Baby, I am sure it didn't. And now with Pete Keg's breath, drunk we have now, he's trying to back everything up, baby. He wants a manly army. He wants just testosterone, just balls, just dragging. That's what he wants.
A bunch of aggressive gorillas is what he wants.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He thinks that's what the military is.
Gorillas. That's what he's got in ICE.
Yeah, because you need great big muscles to sit behind a computer and guide a drone, or there's plenty of fucking positions, including a frontline Marine. A woman can carry that rifle the same as any other man.
Yeah.
Sometimes better. Anyway.
Better.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we're working
John.
on it, baby. Anyway.
We're working on it. In the meantime, we
Yes.
actually had some people that liked our shit. Can you believe that?
I love our likers. We say it all the time. I love our likers.
Surprises me every time, though. It's like they still like it.
Every time.
What the hell?
Who are these people this time?
Anyways, we had people like Ray J in Missouri, Glenn H in Washington, Gustavo C in California, Cindy M in Oregon, Jocelyn F in Manitoba, Canada, and Amy E in Indiana. They all liked our shit.
They all love our shit. We love their shit. We love all y'all. This family grows only because of the love of y'all show. When y'all share this shit, which y'all can do right down there, like, share, and subscribe right down there, then yeah, this family grows. But I always say, it's not an ego thing. The more this family grows, it just tells me there's more and more people involved in the process. If you're listening to me, you're listening to other voices. That's good. I want you to listen to them all. I want you to be fired up. I want you to be knowledgeable. I want you to be pissed off. And that's what all of us try to do, is to motivate you, to inform you, to make sure that you're ready to go, baby, because we need you. Anyway, all that other mushy shit, too. Yeah, so we're going to find out what he has to say tonight at the State of the Union, and we'll be back here Thursday to discuss it even further and probably get a good laugh of it. I'll have plenty of ammunition for a rant on Wednesday. Anyway, until then, do the best you can in your life. Put a smile on your face. Give that shit away every fucking day. because there's somebody running through every day in your life that needs that. And it would be great if you were the one to give it to them. Anyway, life's a bitch, baby. And then you die. But try to make it the best way you can before you get there. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Miss Chick. I love you, darling. And we'll see you later.
Love you back, John. Love you, Blue Dot family. Have a good evening.
Good night, family. Oh, I was fixing to do it again because